and the eldest son. 5 words that come to mind when I think of Mother Joyce are loving, caring, amazing, prayerful, and strong. Loving because she brought up 5 of us siblings over a 30-plus year time span, and as you heard earlier, was instrumental in raising and molding 8 grandchildren. She was an amazing woman. I remember when I was about 10 years old and all 7 of us were struck down with a bad flu in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, and Mom dragged herself. We actually had flu for over 2 weeks, and she dragged herself out of bed every day, making sure that we take our meds and food for us and nursed us back to health. Mom was prayerful too, attending St. Francis Xavier Church in Port Elizabeth in the 50s, 60s, and 70s on a weekly basis, and over the past 25 years, worshipping right here at St. Cuthbert's. Mom never missed an Easter Mass when we were growing up. As a result, we never missed one too. This past Sunday, I attended Easter Mass here at St. Cuthbert's with my siblings, and the opening hymn was, Jesus Christ is risen today, Hallelujah. This hymn gave me a lump in my throat and brought back vivid memories of when I was standing next to my mom at Easter when I was this little, or the South Africans might know, three bricks and a tikkie high. She had the most beautiful voice, as Norman says, almost angelic, and I always thought she was the prettiest mother in church, if not the best dressed in a Sunday hat. And as the speaker said before, my mom was a very strong woman, coming from a family of 10 and having lost her dad tragically at the age of 6 during the Great Depression, and her mom going blind about 10 years later. Mom was fiercely competitive and very good at sport growing up. It was this quality, together with an unwavering faith in God and an unconditional love for her children, that made her excel as a mother, wife, and grandmother. My mom had many wonderful trips with our siblings over the past 11 years since Dad passed away, and I do believe the highlight of this era for Mom was a 7-night Caribbean cruise with Brother Norman and I in June of 2007. Not because of the exotic and sunny destinations, not because of the splendor of what was then the biggest ship in the world, but because she was number 1 again with her 2 beloved sons, who had for 7 glorious days at sea. So thank you, Eunice and Debbie, for that. One more story on Mom is that she surprised all of us by leaving a last and final letter with Greg. The envelope read, "To be opened after my death, signed Joyce Son Kee." Below this on the envelope, she scrawled something that none of us could decipher. It looked like "Brothers are all on the coach." And I know Greg normally prides himself and the family with trivia, but I said it can't be "Brothers are all on the coach," and I had a sleepless night, and I took this to be a bad omen for Norman and I. Never fear, I deciphered it, Greg. It's actually "Brooches are all on the coats." So don't all run out and check Mom's coats now. All's well that ends well, one of my late dad's favorite sayings. Inside the envelope was a neatly written 1-pager, thoughtfully dividing her precious jewelry between her 3 daughters, 2 daughters-in-law, and 2 granddaughters. Her way of saying thank you for being part of her life, and thank you for helping her in her time of need. Mom, you'll be sorely missed, though I know you are in a better place in heaven with Dad and all your family who have passed. No more pain and suffering that you endured over the past 3 years of your long life. In closing, I'd like to thank my beloved siblings and their spouses, including my wife Eunice, for their unending love and support of Mom, both when she was well and in her twilight years. She may have left us, but her spirit and memories live on in our hearts. Thank you.